Good with y'all niggas, you feel me? On this 2K chilling. Don't ask me why I'm here to do. You think I'm lazy as fuck. I'll fight, roll it up again. Oh, bro. Before we get into the rest of this video, drop a like, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe, comment, you know what I'm saying? It don't even matter what you comment. And make sure to follow my Instagram, bro. Yeah, wrong lighter. Make sure to follow my Instagram. Subscribe to the tube. You feel me? And go enjoy the rest of this banger. You feel me? No cow. Alright, y'all boys, so for the rest of this video, we doing the voiceover, as y'all can tell. And this is my first time doing this type of video, so just bear with me, you know what I'm saying? The camera angles do get better throughout the video. I just, you know what I'm saying, I had to realize that shit. As y'all can tell though, we started this cut by setting our bar line with our trimmers. We doing like a mid to low taper on this cut. To start our blend, we go with the lever open first, no guard. We just go up about half an inch. Like I said, this ain't the best angle, but I had to do what I had to do, you know what I mean? So after that though, we go ahead, close it halfway, and we just start kind of freehanding a little bit, but blending in that little ball line. So you want to just play with the lever notch by notch so you get that line After we get the ball line out, I like to clear out the bulk to make myself more room to fade. So I take my 1.5 guard halfway open, and I just start flicking out and clearing out the bulk at the top. And as I can see right here, I open my lever all the way up with that 1.5, and I just start clearing out the rest of that bulk closer to the lineup. After that, I come back with my lever open, and I just go ahead and freehand the rest of those hairs to make it look exactly how I want. And I know the quality kind of bad right here, but if y'all can see that faint little line, we take our 1 guard all the way closed and just flick at that. This is the first camera change, but like I was saying with the faint line, you take that 1 guard and you just close it all the way, and you just slightly flick at that line, and then you open it up notch by notch until you get that line all the way out. And after that, you want to take the lever open, no guard, and you just want to detail. So right here, I'm knocking down the little hairs that I see. And then I use the corner of my blade to get all the dark spots that I see. So after we put that blend in there, it's time to line up the back of his neck. And you want to use your softest trimmers, that way you don't cut the bottom. The neck area is real sensitive, so I use my softest trimmers when I'm lining up the neck area. And y'all should already know this, but what you do to one side, you gotta do to the other side. So that's what I'm doing right here. A lot of people like to start in the back. I don't. I just like to do the sides first, because then it gives me a little outline of where my back taper is supposed to be. Honestly, I say just do what makes you feel comfortable. For this back taper, we're gonna take this 1.5 guard and we're gonna halfway open it, and we're just gonna clear out the bulk to set ourselves up for a nice fade. I don't know if y'all can see on camera, but there's a slight little bulk line. So we're going to take our lever open. We're just going to freehand to get that out of there. And since you already got your lever open, no guard, you want to go ahead and set in that first line and just go ahead and fade it out. And then as y'all can see right here, we take our 1 guard all the way closed and we just flick at that bottom line. And then as y'all can see, it's a little faint line that we got to get out, and I really don't like to use my half guard, so I just take my lever open and flick at that. That's why I only use the half guard on one side of his taper. Like, if I don't have to use the half guard, I won't. And then y'all can see me right here. I take my 1 guard and I do a little bit more detailing. You can never detail too much, you know what I'm saying? And now we moving on to the lineup, which to me is the most important part about the cut. So you really want to take your time when you're doing it. And always prep your lineup. There's different ways to do it, but this is how I like to do mine. I wipe it with alcohol, and then I spray it with the Got to Be Glue hairspray to lay all the hair down. And then right here, I take my hair dryer on the highest heat. I like to use the highest heat. A lot of people use the cool setting, but it's all personal preference. And I like to let the hairspray air dry as well, so I do the facial hair while I let it sit for a second. Now to do the actual lineup, you want to take your sharpest trimmers. Make sure they ain't too sharp though. You don't want to cut nobody. But I start this lineup with his vertical bars first. It just makes it easier and gives you an outline of where the straight line should be. When it comes to the lineup, you honestly just want to take your time. You don't want to rush it because, like I said, the lineup is the most important part about the cut. Like, you can give a bad cut with a crispy lineup, and they'll accept that over a crooked lineup and a beautiful fade. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind. Also, not everyone wants a front taper, bro. So you gotta stop forcing front tapers on y'all clients. And when you're doing the C cuff, just make sure you're not digging in too much. You know what I mean? You don't want it to start looking unnatural. And then on the front line, I like to go left to right. It really don't matter, to be honest, though. Like I said, when it comes to this, you just really want to take your time, like your sweet time. Also, when you're doing the lineup, you got to keep repositioning the head to make sure it's as straight as possible. After you got the lineup done and you made sure that it was crispy, natural, it's time to add enhancements. I use Temptation. There's a lot of them out there that you can use. Just find which one works for you. Make sure you're not doing too much enhancements because you still want it to look as natural as possible. And you always want to use the fibers on top because the fibers give it more like a realistic look, if that makes sense. After I apply the enhancements, I like to go back over with my trimmer just to make sure it's super crispy. And to make sure that your enhancements last, I like to go back over with the hairspray and then with the blow dryer on high heat again. Now for the last part of the cut, you just want to bring out your overly sharp razor, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you're stretching the skin while you're doing this so you don't cut nobody. But you just want to use the razor, make sure everything is super sharp, and shit, you pretty much done after that. I'm gonna let y'all know, if y'all didn't know, styling the cut is a part of the cut. So I take my mango rock and lime gel right here, rub it in my hands like Birdman, and then y'all see me apply it all over his head. And anytime you put product on somebody's head, you always gotta use water. Water always bring the product to life. And then we just gonna sponge that boy here, and then we pretty much done with the cut. And this is officially the final product, man. Let me know how y'all feel about this cut in the comments. I know my camera angles wasn't the best, but bear with me, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna get better in due time. Let me know how y'all feel about this cut in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Let me know if I helped y'all in any way, shape, or form. Like, comment, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? All that on this video. Follow my Instagram, like I said, man. I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next video. I appreciate y'all for watching, no cap.